Maybe she's born with it. Maybe she's born with it. Or maybe it's Maybelline. Hello everyone! I am so excited to be doing this video today. I am doing a full face using only Maybelline products. I very rarely use one brand for every single product. So I'm really excited. I haven't tried many of the products I'm going to use today, and I actually haven't used many drugstore foundations in the last few years, so I'm very excited to see kind of how the quality compares to some higher end brands. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so I've got my bag of goodies here. I'm trying to decide if I should show you all the products before or Okay, so for the primer, I got the Master Prime by Face Studio, and it's obviously Maybelline, and it's just the Hydrate and Smooth. So this is the one. Okay, let's try this out. I got the Hydrate one because my face is definitely a combination, and I feel like as the weather changes, it's starting to get dry. And I just feel like if my face is dry when I put on makeup, it just, nothing will sit right on it, and I don't know. Okay, so I really like this formula so far. It feels very moisturizing, but not too wet. Doesn't have a strong odor. Some foundations, primers make my face feel like drier. I really like the way this one feels so far. Okay, we're off to a great start. Okay, so next for my foundation, I got the Fit Me, and I got it in the shade, I believe it was 110, let's see, 120, Classic Ivory. Let's open this puppy up. Oh, so the first thing I noticed is that there's no like protective seal on it. It just, you open it and there it is. So it makes me a little bit nervous, but alright. Okay, let's pour some onto my damp beauty blender. By the way, I don't use a beauty blender like the branded one. I just use like a cheapo sponge that they sell. I had to have Daniel help me pick out the shade I was going to use because I always think I'm lighter than I am. And it's hard. They don't have mirrors in drugstores, so you can't really look at it on your skin, or I mean like up next to your skin. So Daniel picked this shade out, so hopefully it's the right shade. It looks like it. So in the Fit Me collection of this, they had matte, and then they had dewy, and I got the dewy one. I think they charge a little bit more for the dewy one. Not quite sure. Maybe there's like oil in it or something. I think it says oil free though. And maybe that costs more for them to make. I'm not sure. But I got the dewy one because I was a little bit scared of it being like dry and flaky, which I feel like sometimes cheaper products are. Although this stuff isn't cheap, it's not like, but they were having a really great deal at Walmart. On our way to St. Louis, actually, I saw the deal. It was buy two get one free. And then on our way home, because I wanted to pick some stuff up for this challenge or whatever, they no longer had the good sale, but they did have, I guess it was kind of the same. It was buy one get one 50% off. So everything is a little bit cheaper than it would normally be, but you know, this stuff isn't like, it's very affordable, but it's not like cheapo. I think this color is pretty good for my face. I'm sorry if it's noisy. I have my window open. It's cooled down. It's like 52 degrees today, and so our apartment is hot, but I don't want to turn on, like, you know, the AC or anything, so. Great, this looks good. This is a good color for me. And I'm so far liking the formula. It's pretty like smooth. It doesn't feel gross on my skin. It feels pretty light, but it's pretty good coverage. I'd say it's pretty full coverage. Okay. Great, got it all blended. Didn't take a lot of effort because it's pretty close. I'm gonna put my hair up to my skin color. Okay, for concealer, and this is the one that everyone raves about, and I actually just recently picked it up. It's the Age Rewind, like this one. And this is also by Maybelline. Everything is gonna be by Maybelline. And I got this one, I think, in Ivory as well. So I'm gonna pop this under my eyes. I live right by a factory, so you can totally hear that right now. Maybe I should close the window. Okay. I do like this stuff a lot, actually. I've never used expensive concealer, like non-drugstore, except for the Arbonne one, and I kind of feel like the Arbonne one creases and gets a little bit, it's a little bit too dry of a formula for me. But this one, I used it for the first time the other day, and I actually really liked it. So another thumbs up for this Maybelline product. So far, I'm sold on their product line. Okay, great. Now, okay, so I didn't see, I don't know if I didn't look hard enough, but I didn't see any like bronzers that weren't like just dark powders, or I just didn't look well enough. But I found this concealer. It just says Maybelline, so I'm not sure. And I got it in obviously the wrong color for me, but I thought I could use this as a contour, like a cream contour. I'm just gonna use a little bit. It's really dark for me, so we'll see how this. It's blending out pretty well. I'm not gonna bother trying to contour my nose. I'd say that looks pretty good. Blended out pretty nicely. Alrighty, another great Maybelline product, because I feel like their concealer seems to work pretty well. Okay, so from the same Fit Me brand, I got this loose powder. It's a loose finishing powder, and so they had different colors. I got 10, which is Fair Light. I don't know how I'm going to feel about this. I usually don't like too pigmented of powders, so hopefully this doesn't, I wasn't sure about my color, so we'll see. So I'm going to set all of this, because my face does feel wet now. It's not like drying. The foundation isn't drying, so it definitely needs to be set. You couldn't just wear this on its own. So let's try setting this with the powder. It's not too dark, I don't think. Okay, I mean, it's definitely setting my foundation. I'm not loving the look of it. I guess powders just kind of make your face look a little bit textured, but it's okay. I wouldn't write home about it, but the color seems fine. All right. Whew. Alrighty. Now I'm really excited about this one. Oh, I forgot to put this on. Okay, so I couldn't decide between, for highlighters, I didn't see too many just individual highlighters. They had the highlighting stick, a liquid, and then I think they had like a highlighting palette. They didn't have the liquid highlighter in my color. So I got this highlighting stick, strobing stick. And they had two different colors. This was the more pinky of the two, and now I'm thinking maybe I should have gotten a more tan color. But let's give it a try. I so far in the past have not enjoyed using stick highlighters, but we'll see how it does. So I'm just gonna apply this. Ooh, it comes off very thick. It's very pinky. I thought it would be more waxy feeling on my skin, but it's actually, as you rub it in, it like kind of has a powdered texture. I would not repurchase this product. I think maybe on its own it would look good. But I don't feel like it's giving me too, well, I don't know how it's going to look with powder over it. I don't know. For something that's called a strobing stick, it's not strobing. Let's be real. Oh well. Okay, so again, for blush, I got the Fit Me collection, and I got this one in Buff. I don't have a lot of like nude blushes, if that makes any sense, and so I thought this would be a fun shade to try. I also was worried that the cream concealer wouldn't work, and so I'd have to use this as a little bit of like a bronzer as well, so I thought I'd get like a more nude color. I'm gonna go in. Oh, it's much more pink than I thought. I don't like that it's kind of clinging to the highlighter, so I guess you should do the highlighter after the blush. But I don't hate the shade. But you can't see my highlight at all anymore. I like the formula of it though. It's not like flaky or dry looking. It's definitely clung to the highlight. Maybe I should put on a little bit more highlight over this. I feel like it's getting really mucky on my cheeks. Okay. I'm loving this so far. I really feel like everything is like very decent. It's not too expensive. It's still a little pricey in my opinion, but I mean, if you needed a full face of makeup, I would wear this to a wedding. Like I would wear this for my own wedding. I feel like this is like good quality stuff. Okay. Brushing out the old brows. So I totally forgot to get, oh crap, I forgot my brow stuff. Sorry, I forgot my brow stuff. So, okay, I was in the store and I totally forgot about eyebrows. So I didn't buy anything for my eyebrows. However, I had just purchased this new brow pencil thingy from Maybelline. So like, okay, I can use this, but I've already used this, and I can tell you right now that it does not go on over any other makeup. So you'd have to put it on before you've applied any other makeup. And it definitely needs some other sort of like a brow filler. So I am just going to, I know this is cheating, but I'm going to do my brows the way I normally do. I'll try to pop on some of this in the front of the brow, but brows are not going to be with Maybelline, unfortunately. I'm just going to use my regular BH Cosmetics like brow pomade. I will definitely purchase a Maybelline product in the future and try to find a brow thing that's comparable to this, I'd say, but this is really cheap. You have to order online, unfortunately. But I know that this is not really a full face, but whatever. I guess I kind of didn't want to like buy a product that I would never use again on my brows, because I feel like I'm so bad at doing my brows that I can't change it up. Like, I can't get a new product for them because I already struggle so much with the products that I do have. But based on the commercial for the this Maybelline thing I got, it does not do what the commercial says. It does at first, but it stopped working like immediately after buying it. And it really doesn't fill in the whole brow. So that product is not sufficient for doing a finished eyebrow look. It's like it needs to be coupled with something else. So far that's the only product that I would not give a thumbs up to. Okay, let me just try to use a little bit of this so I don't feel like I'm totally cheating. But I don't know that this is gonna... Doesn't really show up. Oh well. Okay. Moving on. I could not find an eyelid primer, but I did prime my eyelids with the Master Prime, and I did find this Maybelline Correcting Concealer. So it's kind of like a yellow, and it's very thick seeming. So I thought that I could use some of this on my eyelid to kind of prime a little bit. I'm just going to pop some of that on. So I got a lot of concealers apparently. Because if you were to have like discoloration on your eyelid, this would definitely help that. And also, it's very brightening. Great, okay. So, I'm very excited about these. And so, for my mother-in-law's birthday, I got her this palette. I thought it was so cute and the colors were so pretty. She wears a lot of like peachy colors, so I thought these would be great. And when I used it on her, I loved I was so surprised on how much I liked the formula. So when I went back, I got that one so I could review it because I thought it was really great. But I also got this one. So they're the Lemonade Craze and the Soda Pop Maybelline New York palettes. So, oh god, my hair. I look crazy. Yeah, let's try these out. I'm just gonna pop on a little bit more powder under my eyes because my foundation is still so dewy feeling on my skin. I feel like if I have any fallout, it's gonna be there permanently. So I'm gonna bake a little bit. Just gonna cover my highlight again. Oh well. Okay. Oh boy, I didn't even think about what colors I wanted to use. Let me think about this and let me go grab some brushes. Okay, so I'm going to use colors from both palettes so I can kind of compare, see if there is any difference. And I'm going to start with the Lemonade Craze palette. And I'm going to go in, oh, I didn't open this one. It's going to be very difficult to open. I'm going to go in with the shade Citrus. Ooh, I don't know. Yeah, I'll go in the shade with the shade Citrus, which I will show you guys if I can get this open. That is this really pretty shimmery color. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna go into the front of my eye. It's coming off a lot darker than I thought. Putting this on my inner corner and the first half of my inner eyelid. It's very smooth going on, and the sparkle actually like shows up, which is awesome. Sometimes like drugstore brands will like spray the top of their palette with sparkle, so when you like get past the first layer, it's like not sparkly anymore, which is really crappy in my opinion to do that. Okay, now, wow, there are so many pretty colors I can't even decide. I don't even know. Okay, I'm gonna go in with Crushing, ooh, or Cola Float. Cola Float from the Soda Pop palette. And I'm gonna, ooh, it's very pigmented. It blends out really nicely though. You do have a little bit of kick up and fallout, but it's not too bad on the face, mostly just in the palette. So I live right by a factory, and I also live next to the train. So those are all the noises you're hearing. Wow, that's so pretty. Okay, I want to use a little bit of this cherry cola here too. Let me make sure this is all blended out. Okay, I'm going with a little bit of that cherry cola just in my crease to darken it up. These are such pretty fall colors. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave the eye like that. I feel like these colors, you can do so many different looks, and they also blend out so well that you can make them look more natural, and I don't know, they're just really pretty. Okay, let's get this baking off of my face. It leaves my face a little bit like ashy. I think it's, again, I'm going over that's like highlight. I don't know if you can still see the highlight. I didn't get a liner, so I'm just going to do mascara. And for mascara, I'm going to use my usual mascara, which is the Colossal Volume. Yeah, that's what it's called. Oh, first I want to set my face. They had setting spray, which I've never seen setting spray in. I never pay attention, but this is the one I got. It's a nice big bottle. So what I'm going to be looking for is the smell of these. If it burns, sometimes they burn a little bit. They're like way too much alcohol in them. So let's see how we feel about this. Wow, no burning, no strong alcohol or chemical smell. It has a great like sprayer. It goes on really evenly and it's easy to do. Some are really hard to like push. Wow, I really like this. I'm really pleasantly surprised by all of these products. Just got my hair all wet. Okay, I might have to do a little dusting of powder over this because I always spray so much. But let's get our mascara on while our lashes are a bit damp. This is not a new tube of mascara, so it is running out a little bit. But I love this mascara. They also have the one with like the pink and green top bottle. I don't like the brush of that one as much. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw this mascara out after this because I need some fresh stuff. I am like really surprised with all these products. I kind of like the idea of using one whole product line for your face because like primers work better with the foundation that they're made with. I mean the other way around, but I don't know, it's kind of like fun to be using one product line. My hair looks so stupid right now. So I also unfortunately forgot to buy lipstick. I wasn't thinking, obviously. We were on a car trip and it was like a pit stop that we made and I bought all this stuff. So this wasn't the most thought out video, but this is definitely something I've wanted to do. So maybe I'll have to redo this at some point with better better planning. However, I do have some of the Baby Lips lip glosses. So I will have a lip by Maybelline. It will not be lipstick though. So I used to have a few lipsticks by Maybelline, I think, and I gave them to my cousin. Okay. Hopefully I didn't get too much mascara on my actual lid. Alright. Now, lips. So, for the lips, I have these 3 Baby Lips products. So it's like a holographic one, a creamy pink, and then like or creamy white pink, and then like a pinky. So I'll go in with the pink because it's the darkest one. I mean, they're very sheer, so. And then I'm going to go over that with the holographic one, because why not? I like the taste of these. This one's like grape. I always do that after I put on lipstick. It's like kind of weird. Alright, let's see. This is the look. I'm living for this. I feel like everything feels good on my face. My face is a little bit wet feeling, but again, I got the dewy foundation, so I mean, maybe the matte one wouldn't feel that way. Yeah, it feels good on my face. It doesn't feel too heavy, doesn't feel cakey. I have a little bit of like texture some places. The only product I would say that I could live without easily is the highlighting stick. I don't feel like it did a lot for me. I feel like it grabbed some of the powder and just made me look a little textured, and I'm not seeing much of a highlight coming off of it. And the powder wasn't like amazing, but it worked pretty well. I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm liking this a lot. So this is what a full face of Maybelline looks like, minus the brows. Which, my brows, they don't even count as something. I don't know. But yeah, I hope that this is helpful to anyone wondering if they should purchase some of these products or how they work. I know I'm always a little bit resistant to buying a drugstore brand product that I don't know if it works, because they're still kind of pricey, and if you're not going to use them at all, then it's kind of just a waste of money. And I always feel safer buying a product from Sephora because you can return it if you don't like it. But this is much more affordable. Yeah, I really like this. This was so much fun. If anyone has any suggestions for other product lines that you guys would like me to try out, please comment down below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks so much for watching.